And now to the candidate who just moved into second in the Iowa polls. Correspondent Emily Finn is tracking Nikki Haley's campaign as it hopes to continue to build momentum tonight. Emily, what's the latest?
Certainly trying to build momentum, Natasha, in these final days leading up to the Iowa caucuses. Nikki Haley, like the other GOP candidates, has been juggling with this frigid winter weather, actually canceling one of her campaign events today, turning it into a tele-rally instead. But today she is campaigning with two in-person events. One is just getting started right now in Adel, Iowa. And her message at all of these stops has been pretty clear. She's urging Iowans to brave the cold and get out and vote on caucus day.
We do have a country to save. But I'll tell you this. If you will join with us in this movement, if you will join with us and caucus, if you will bring friends and family with you when you do it, I promise you, our best days are yet to come.
Former UN ambassador and former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley hitting the campaign trail hard Sunday, the final day before tomorrow's Iowa caucuses, picking up a new endorsement amid building momentum in the polls. Former Maryland Governor Larry Hogan throwing his support behind Haley today, saying he believes she is the top prospect to beat President Biden in the general election.
I think Nikki Haley's got all the momentum, and what this race is really all about is to try to nominate the strongest possible nominee for November. I'm convinced that the momentum is with Nikki Haley, that she has the potential of moving into second place, although it be at a distant second place, which gives her momentum heading into New Hampshire.
In the latest Des Moines Register poll, almost half of Haley's supporters say they would support President Biden over former President Trump in November if Trump were to get the Republican nomination, suggesting Haley is capitalizing on the anti-Trump vote. And in a hypothetical matchup between the remaining GOP hopefuls and Biden, Haley is ahead of him by 8 points, beating him by more than any other candidate.
I'm not so sure Ron has a handle on things. He's kind of flip-flopping a lot. I don't know, or he might not have there's that certain something that I'm not sure he has all the way that I think Nikki does.
According to an Axios report, with Iowa allowing day-of party registrations for voters, some Democrats and independents in the Hawkeye state are planning to, quote, crash the caucuses, becoming Republicans for the day to vote for Haley and skew the results for Trump.
So we need you to get out there and caucus. We need you to make sure you layer up in case you're standing in line. We need you to make sure you bring your ID. We need you to make sure you bring people with you.
Now, according to the Des Moines Register, Haley is leading Ron DeSantis by about 4 points in the latest poll, and sometimes second place means more than you'd think in Iowa. When you look at the history of the caucuses, the last Republican to win here in the Hawkeye state and go on to the White House was George W. Bush in 2000. Natasha.
All right, Emily Finn with the Haley campaign. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.